What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the show. So I have a very good clip to show you guys today. Now, I don't want to scare you when it comes to Social Security, when it comes to the House of Representatives talking about these politicians talking about cutting Social Security. I have to bring this to your attention so you'll know what's going on. And so we have Representative Rick Allen from Georgia. We're going to talk a little bit about him. We're going to show this clip of him talking about raising the age to Social Security. That's what we're going to focus on in this video. But first off, if you guys can do me a favor, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell notification, and then click all. By clicking all, you'll get notified anytime we put out a video. We do daily videos, so by clicking the bell notification and clicking all, you should be getting updated every day. Okay, so wait to the end of this video. I have another video that I want to show you. And this is an amazing video. This will, I'm going to show you some bad news first, but then I'm going to show you this video that should make your day. It was a very interesting clip that I saw. And I'm actually on Twitter now, so I'll put my Twitter handle here. I've had Twitter for a while, but I never really get on it, but I'm getting on it more and more. I actually like that you have a lot of politicians that are on Twitter now, and they're posting a lot of stuff. And I like to see the politicians posting things because you kind of get a feel of what they're thinking, and some of it's good, some of it's bad. So I will be on Twitter. So make sure you follow me on Twitter. I only have like 40 people following me. So make sure you follow me on Twitter. The Twitter handle's right here. And let's go ahead and get to this video. So first off, what I want to do, I want to show you the clip in its entirety, okay? And then we're going to show you the clip again. I'm going to break down some of the stuff that he was saying about Social Security. And so the reporter got cut off in the very beginning, and he asked a question of, what do you think about raising the age of retirement? And this is the response. So here we go.
What about raising the age of retirement?
You know, that's interesting that you asked that question. People come up to me, they actually don't work on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's on the table, you're saying?
Well, you know, if people want to work longer, maybe you need to give them an incentive to do it.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the way to solve every one of these problems, by the way.
I know.
And actually, grow wealth at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
It just takes that right there.
And so that was Representative Rick Allen. So you saw there what he was talking about, raising the age of full retirement. So basically right now it's between 66 to 67, depending on when you were born. They want to raise it. They haven't given us a number yet, but it's probably around 69 or 70. That's the age that they want to raise it to. And by doing that, they can address the trust fund. But the only problem is these people are going to have to work longer, so they're not going to be able to retire. And so looking at this whole situation, they've been talking about this for a while. And so you have some politicians talking about this, and they're talking about they want to phase it in. So it's not going to happen immediately. So if you're currently receiving Social Security, it's not going to affect you, but it could affect people who are at the age of around 54. Those could be the people who get affected and have to work longer. And so I just want to take a look at this tweet. And remember, guys, follow me on Twitter. I will show you one more time. If you look down at the bottom here, it's at the TEC Show Live. That is my Twitter handle. Now, just looking at this right here, this little post, I thought this was pretty comical. But this Richard Allen is the 12th richest person in Congress at $52 million. So, and that was back in 2018. He might even be richer now, which I would imagine he probably is, just based on politicians when they go to Congress, they get wealthy. A lot of them get wealthy, okay, both Democrats and Republicans. Okay, so let's go ahead and play a little bit of this again, and we'll kind of walk through it. So the first part that I really want you guys to focus on is the fact that he has no shame in saying that, yeah, people say they want to work longer. And that's just amazing to me. And I think that's a lie. I think the average person doesn't want to work longer. But just listen to how he says this.
What about raising the age of retirement?
You know, that's interesting that you asked that question. People come up to me, they actually don't work on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's on the table, you're saying?
Well, you know, if people want to work longer, maybe you need to give them an incentive to do it.
Okay.
So he's just, people want to work longer. Who do you know that says, you know what, I want to work longer. I want to work the rest of my life. I don't want to retire at all, ever. most people are looking forward to retirement. Most people are saving up, and that's why you have the 401ks, and that's why Social Security is so crucial for a lot of people. It's because they want to retire. They don't want to work the rest of their life. And so he's talking about people coming up to him saying, you know what? Yeah, they come up to me all the time and say they want to work longer. That's a flat out lie. I can guarantee you that nobody's coming up to him saying, yeah, we want to work longer. So that's just amazing to me that he would say that with a straight face and just say, yeah, well, if they want to work longer, why not give them an incentive to work longer? We'll make it mandatory that they work until they're 70 in order to receive full retirement. That's their incentive. We're telling them, you know what? You're not going to get your full retirement at 67 anymore. You're not going to get it until you're 70. You're welcome. So, I mean, it's just amazing. Now, this last part, just play this last little part and just listen at the very end. That's what really got me, like, this politician's completely out of touch and he doesn't care about anyone. Just listen to this part.
Yeah, there's a way to solve every one of these problems, by the way.
I know.
And actually, grow wealth at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
It just takes that right there.
That part. It just takes that right there. Doesn't care about the American people. Doesn't care about the fact that people will have to work longer. It's I cannot believe that politicians feel like this. And the reporter, you heard the reporter kind of, just letting him go ahead and dig his own grave by saying the things that he's saying. And so it's amazing. Another thing that was interesting too is that in the very beginning, he's like, I'm glad you asked that question. Like he's been thinking about this for it wasn't like he was caught off guard. Like he's been thinking about this. Yeah, you know what? This is going to be my response when they ask me about Social Security, when they ask me about working longer when it comes to retirement. Oh, you know what? Guess what? People have told me they want to work longer. Amazing. And that's what I'm saying when it comes to politicians. And you're going to have politicians that are going to say like Representative McCarthy, the speaker, saying, no, we're not going to touch Medicare. We're not going to touch Social Security. But you have other Republicans that are saying that exact same thing. Guess what? We're going to touch Social Security. We're going to make you work longer. And we're probably going to do some other cuts and things like that in the future. So it's just amazing to me. And like I said, when it comes to Social Security, working longer means a cut because you're going to receive less. You're going to receive less because we all have that expiration date. And when I talk about expiration date, I'm not talking about Social Security. I'm just talking about, hey, we don't live forever. And so it's amazing to me that you have politicians that are out there they don't care. They just don't. They don't care about the American people. They're there to represent the American people, but they could care less if you have to work longer. They should be trying to fix Social Security so you don't have to work longer. That would be beneficial to people. That's what people want. But instead, he's saying, no, it's the opposite. People want to work longer. So Rick Allen out of Georgia, representative from Georgia, make sure you look him up and find out all you can about him. It's just amazing to me. And he's not the only politician that's talking like this. You have a lot of politicians out there that are talking about raising the age when it comes to Social Security. Their opportunity will be the debt ceiling. That's when they'll have an opportunity to really use that leverage against the Senate, because basically what they're going to do is say, okay, guess what? We're not going to move on the debt ceiling until you honor our demands. And one of our demands is that Social Security recipients need to work longer in order to receive full retirement. And so that's how they're going to try to play this. We're just going to have to see what happens in the future, but I wanted to bring that to your attention. Okay, so this last clip, this is an amazing clip. Now, this is like 2 years old. I've never seen it before, and I saw it when I was going through Twitter. I actually saw it, so I'm going to show you guys this. I'm going to show you on YouTube, and this is amazing. This is absolutely amazing, and I'm sure this will make you smile. So let's go ahead and start the clip. And the interesting part about this is that this has received over 10 million views, and this guy's sitting on a couch, and he's going to paraglide. This is amazing. Watch this. Look at that. Is that amazing or what? No, it gets better. Look at this. He's gonna take his shoes off, put his slippers on. And it doesn't look like he's strapped in. Like, it doesn't look like he's strapped in or anything. He doesn't have a parachute or anything on. Got his little footrest. I'm assuming that backpack has a parachute in it or something. Got his TV, and the TV actually works. You can't really see it on here, but they show a picture later. Eating his chips, watching TV, drinking a soda. It's amazing. And look at that beautiful beach down below. Absolutely amazing. And I'm just amazed. He's just like, he's not even holding the paragliding, but he's not even holding the little levers or anything. He's just sitting there. Watch his landing. Look at that. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. I just wanted to light up the day a little bit. Hopefully this helps, because when we listen to politicians, they can drive you crazy sometime. But we do need to pay attention to what they're saying. And we're not doing this to scare you. I'm not out here trying to tell you that politicians want to cut Social Security to scare you, or show you clips of politicians talking about raising the full retirement age. I'm telling you this because this is what they're saying. And so it won't be any surprise a few months down the road when you see legislation coming up and they're talking about doing this, because we're seeing it right now. You have some politicians that are saying, no, we don't want to raise the full retirement age, and you have other politicians that have no problem with saying it, and they don't think it's a big deal. So I want to know what you guys think about that, so let me know down below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe for more, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.